Alright, this Geek Tip video, I want to show you how to master the Windows 11 shortcuts. So, there are 4 categories of shortcuts. As far as I'm concerned, they are desktop shortcut, taskbar shortcut, start menu shortcut, and keyboard shortcuts. So, desktop shortcuts are probably the most popular, the easiest to create, and have the most options. So, we're going to use either the File Explorer or the Start menu to create all of our shortcuts in this video. So let's go ahead, bring up File Explorer. We can either do it here on the Start menu, click on the Manila folder, bring up the File Explorer. We can right click on the Start button, bring up the Power User menu, and then go to File Explorer. Or we can press the Windows logo key plus E, bring up the File Explorer. Okay, so now we got File Explorer open. Now we can basically anything on your computer, you can create a shortcut to. So I'll go in my documents here. I got a new text document. I'm going to hold the right mouse button down on the file. I'm going to drag it over here to the desktop. I'm going to get this Create Shortcuts Here menu. I'll click on that. There. Now I've just made myself a quick shortcut to the desktop. I can do it with anything. I can do it with a folder. Say if I wanted to bring my, well, I've already got, yeah, I could bring my desktop, shortcut to my desktop here. You know, I can bring almost anything over here and make a shortcut to it. So that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead, and there's another type of desktop shortcut. You know, these are all file and folder. Now we can actually create a URL desktop, a web page shortcut. So I've actually got this blog loaded up here. I'm going to show you how to drag and drop a shortcut onto your desktop. This time we're going to use the left mouse button, and we're going to click, hover over the site information, and we're going to hold the left mouse button down, and we're going to drag it out to the desktop. And there we go. We just made ourselves a shortcut. Now there's a little extra bonus to these desktop shortcuts, is you can make keyboard shortcuts on them too. So real quick, show you how to do that. We're going to right click on this file or folder shortcut. We're going to go to the properties. Then here underneath the shortcut we have shortcut key. Now this can be any letter or number, only single. It's going to be used in combination with the Control and Alt keys. As you can see, I'm going to go ahead, I'm just going to give this a number 1. That gives me the number 1 shortcut key on my keyboard. Now if I go over here to a number 1 there, it's going to give me the Control Alt. And that's normally what you want to do, is you want to use Control Alt and then a number or a letter. And that'll allow me to open that up with just Control Alt 1. Bingo. So there's our shortcut there. Now we can do it with the web page URLs too. We can go to right click on it, go to properties, shortcut key. Let's say we want to do number 2. So it's already automatically going to fill it in with Control Alt number 2. So click that, do that, and we'll Control Alt 2 on the keyboard, and there we go. And there we have keyboard shortcuts built into our desktop shortcut. Now if we want to remove those, you know, we can easily just click delete. We can actually drag it over to the recycle bin, you know, delete. There we go. We'll clean up that. Now we've done take care of the desktop. Let's look at taskbar and start menu shortcuts. These are normally, grouping them together, because basically you create them the exactly same way. The only difference is taskbar shortcuts can only be to programs, not to files and folders. So let's go ahead. We'll use the start menu here for this. We're going to go to all apps. Let's say we'll go to clock. We'll see. It's already pinned to the start menu. We can unpin it, or we can actually pin it to the taskbar. Alright, so we can either pin start menu or taskbar with any one of these programs on the start menu. So say if we want to do the maps, we can pin it to the start, or we can pin it to the taskbar. Real easy. So I'll go ahead and pin it to the taskbar just so we can remove it. So there we go. We just pinned it to the taskbar. We'll go down here. If we want to get rid of it, we're going to click on that. We're going to say unpin from taskbar. Boom. So now we've taken care of looking at the start menu and taskbar shortcuts. Now we have the Windows logo, or Windows shortcuts, keyboard shortcuts. So I actually brought up the on-screen keyboard so I can show you what I'm doing here to bring these up. I'm a big fan of Windows logo shortcut keyboard shortcuts, and I love them. I can use Control E, bring up Explorer. I can use R to bring up a run dialog box. I can shut everything down by going to Windows logo D to bring up the desktop. Shortcuts, keyboard shortcuts are fantastic. If you go over to the blog, the shortcuts, it's actually in the description of this video. You'll actually come over here to Mastering Windows 11 Shortcuts. There's a whole list of them down here of keyboard shortcuts that you can bring up. So that's really the blunt and the whole keyboard shortcuts, desktop shortcuts, taskbar shortcuts, and start menu shortcuts. So for more geek tips, go on over to geeksinphoenix.com. Till then, have a great day. Bye.